Alrighty, guys, good morning. Madman Mondello coming at you from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Hope you're all doing well. Okay, now, hump day. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Thank God. Alright, we got three of them that I did last night. These were pretty big units. And we're going to start this one off here with Mr. Marlon Gonzalez. Okay, now Marlon, he's been a customer of mine for a very, very long time. He's bought several RGHs from me, and he sells them. And then he's like, man, I regretted that. And he buys another one. Marlon's cool people. Okay, anyway, Marlon went ahead. He purchased a console off the website from us. He did a 1 terabyte RGH. This is it right here. We modified his ROL for him. And, you know, all of these, of course, they come with a 1-year part and labor warranty. You know, they're all up on Alliance services. Okay, they all have college football revamped on them. Buffington mod loader, Purge for GTA 5, Buffington's for GTA 4, BO1, BO2, MW3, Ghost, Advanced Warfare, Offhosts, Jiggy, Sentinel, Infinity Ops, Medica mod menu, so on and so forth. Okay, and you know, as I said, they're RGH 3.0. I mean, it's chipless install. They never fail, and it works really good. So, Marlon, this one is yours here. As you can see, we're up on the server and all that happy nonsense. Okay. Now, Marlon, I'm going to be sending you a startup setup video. Okay. In your email with the link to this video. Please watch that video. I know you're a seasoned modder, but still in yet, please watch that video, and also look out in Dash Launch for XHTTP. If that becomes enabled, if it becomes green, you have to disable that. Otherwise, you'll get on Xbox Live, but you won't be able to sign in. Okay, so just make sure when you go into Dash Launch, all right, that all the options under the network settings are red. Okay, make sure of that. Okay, otherwise it'll drive you crazy. Okay, so anyway, all right. So she's all done. This is a 1 terabyte unit. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead here. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna hit the Xbox 360 thing. Now it takes it a second because it's such a big drive. That's just the way that it is. There's nothing I can do about that. So give it a second, and it'll go into the Xbox 360 thing. I think any day now. Come on, see, I hate when it does that. It's got to cache. Once it caches, then it's fine, and then we'll go through this thing. I'm going to go through this thing with you, and we'll go ahead and we'll get this all set up for you. All right. So here we go. All right. Start off with the dashboard. We'll work our way through. You got Battlefields on there. You got your Call of Duties on there. Okay, all your Call of Duties. You got College Hoops 2K8, Crisis, Defiance, MMA, Fable, Fight Night, Gears of War series, Grand Theft Auto series, Halo series, Hitman, Kane and Lynch, Madden 25, Mass Effect Trilogy, Medal of Honor, NBA 2K10 through NBA 2K17, NBA Jam, NCAA Football 10 through 14, okay, NHL 12, PGR 4, PopCap Collection, Red Dead Redemption, Saints Row, Saw 3 and Saw 2, Skyrim, you name it, you've got it. Okay, it's all up there. And Warface, Wolfenstein, the wrestling at the Yin Yang, okay, so on and so forth. And there you have it. Okay, now Xbox Live Arcade. All right, now you got a ton of Live Arcade on there as well. Okay, you got over 119 titles of Live Arcade on there as well, as you can see. So you know what I mean. It just goes on and 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 on. So on and so forth. Okay, now. Homebrew section, okay? This is where the tools reside to blow the console up, okay? You know that. So, of course, we got XM360, Dash Launch, Flash 360, Simple Man Flasher, back to Xbox 360 dashboard. All right? Classic games, okay? Now, you got a ton of classic games on there as well, okay? As you can see, you've got brute force. Now, some of them have artwork, some of them don't, you know? I mean, but they all do play, okay? And remember, you have to play these in bypass mode, so make sure if you want to play original games, you got to start it up in bypass mode. You know what that is. Press the power button, press the eject button, let the tray hang out, push the tray back in once you hit the dashboard, then hit the home button. That'll take you to Aurora, and then you're able to play all of your original Xbox games, okay, as you can see. So, and there's a ton of them there too, okay? All good old titles that are timeless. Now, indie games, okay? You got a ton of indie games on there as well. Trailer Park King. You got you got Cleavage, you got paid child support, all kinds of good stuff on there, okay? Now, emulators, okay? You got a ton of emulators on there. You got over 9,000 ROMs on there. You got Super Nintendo, Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, PlayStation, back to Super Nintendo. All right, so pretty much you got everything that you're going to need on there. Okay, now we'll bring it back to Xbox 360. We'll hit the dashboard here and make sure that she's right and tight. Here we go. All right, and we're up, we're on live, and life is good. Okay. Also, you can purchase time off of our website now under services, and you can purchase a token and then just authorize it on there. So when your time runs out, you can just easily just get more time. Okay, plain and simple. Now, hitting the guide button, you will see we have X Community Bid on there, which is a matchmaking service that works hand in hand with Microsoft's matchmaking service. Okay, so we'll hit that. Let's check it out. Let's see who's online. Okay, we got a bunch of sessions going on. We got 6 sessions going on right now. Black Ops 2, Warfare, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, Dead Island, so on and so forth. And then, of course, you got your players, and they're on their respective servers to the right there, as you can see. Okay? And then, of course, you have your settings. You got enable features, custom matchmaking, force matchmaking, custom HUD button, change online status, change username, save settings, so on and so forth. All right, so now we'll back out of that. All right, and then over in your 5th tab, you have your cheats. You got your Advanced Warfare, Ghost, BO2, and MW3. All right, to disable A, enable A. All right, and when you launch the game, you'll see in the lower left corner a set of instructions how to open up the menu. Just follow those instructions and you'll be fine. Okay? So now what we'll do is we'll bring this back home. And Marlon, there you have it, man. All right, listen, brother. I want to thank you for your business. I really do appreciate it. Well, repeated business over the years, because it's been quite a few years that I've known you. All right, so thank you so much. It's going out today. You should have your tracking number. Lorraine already did the tracking numbers. Post office system for making tracking numbers was down for 4 hours yesterday. I was like, what the hell? Finally, she got them done. So anyway, all of you should have your tracking numbers now and all that. And these also have your tracking numbers. They're going to be going out today. All right. So anyway, listen, thank you for your business, brother. I really do appreciate it. Okay. I'm going to say goodbye to Marlon. All right. I'm going to grab hold of another one here. Okay. Here we go. All right. James O'Neill. Mr. O'Neill. All right. This one is a 1 terabyte or GH 3.0. Go ahead and plug this in here. Hey, James, this one is yours. Okay. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll fire it up. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the Elgato here. Okay. And let's see here. What do I do with that controller? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me go ahead. Let me do this here. There we go. All right. Of course, system booted. Life is grand. All right. And now we're going to boot up into Aurora. We're going to get our notifications from the server, letting us know it's online, live, and all that other happy nonsense. Okay. And of course, we're going to get a notification from our CFBR updater and all that kind of good stuff. So here you go. Got it good. And here's our CFBR updater. Now, mind you, where it says necessary asset files are no, they're not. Okay, they're not missing. That's just on there. Okay. We're going to be updating to version 18 shortly, thank God, or should I say 19 probably. But anyway, we will be updating, and when that happens, I'm going to send a little note to you guys saying, hey, the update's ready, and then all you're going to do is you're going to hit yes, please, and thank you, and that's going to update you automatically to the latest version of College Football Revamped, okay? But for right now, we're on version 18, so there's no need to update, there's no need to do anything except to hit I am already up to date. Do that, okay? Now, let's go through this, shall we? All right. Xbox 360, start off at the dashboard. We'll work our way through. You got your Battlefields on here, your Call of Duty's on here, your Modern Warfare 3, College Hoops, Fable, all your Gears of War, all the Grand Theft Auto series, your Halo series, Gears of War series, Mass Effect trilogy, NBA 2K10 through 17, of course, NBA Jam, NCAA Football 10 through NCAA Football 14, NHL 12, PGR 4, Red Dead Redemption, Saints Row, Saw 3, Saw 2, all kinds of wrestling, Sonic, Spider-Man, you name it, it's on there, man. There's a ton of stuff on here. Okay, and all your wrestling and everything else, and there you go. All right, now, Xbox Live Arcade. Okay, you got your Live Arcade on there as well. Then, of course, you have your homebrew section where your tools reside. Then, of course, you have your classic games on there. Okay. And then you have your indie games on there. Okay. Quest, all that kind of good stuff. Yep, there you go. And then, of course, you have your emulators. Okay, you got your MAME, PlayStation, Super Nintendo, Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, Sega, and back to MAME. Okay, so on and so forth. Over 9,000 ROMs on there. Have a blast. All right. Then what we're going to do, we'll go back over here. We'll make sure that she's up and on the server and right and tight. It should be. Come on, any day now. Come on, you know you can do it. Let's see what happens here. Ah, there we go. Okay. So anyway, there you are. You're up. You're online. It was a good KV, of course. All right. And like I said before, you can check your Alliance token. You can buy one, off of our website under services when your time does run out. Okay. You got 120 days on the server. Okay. And of course, hitting the guide button, you will see you have X Community Beta on there. And then, of course, you have your cheats over here. Disable A, enable A, follow the on-screen instructions when you load the game in the lower left corner of the screen, and you'll be able to use the cheats and give somebody a bad day. So we'll bring that back home, and there you have it. James, thank you so much for your business, brother. I really do appreciate it, okay? We're going to be shipping it off this morning, all right? You should already have your tracking number, so life should be good. And again, thank you so much for your business, brother. I really, really do appreciate it, all right? We're going to go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to say goodbye to James now, okay? Got one more here. And no, I'm not through for the day because I have all kinds of customs to build now. Yes, it never ends. Okay. Now I'm going to try and pronounce this guy's name correctly. Alright? Please forgive me if I don't and I murder your name. Okay? Dakota Nagashichi. Or Nagashishe. Whatever. Anyway, Dakota. This one is yours. 250 gig drive, okay? Up on our server. Go ahead. We'll fire it up. Poor Dakota. He's probably sitting there going like, you idiot. Okay? Alright. Anyway, grab hold of this. We're going to sync the controller right here. Okay? There we go. Alright. Now we're gonna boot up into it. We're gonna boot up into Aurora, okay, and we're gonna go through this thing. We're gonna make sure that everything is right and tight, and that way then we can ship it out and make sure everything's good, okay. So anyway, we get our notifications. There we go. Good, got it. Good. I'm already up to date. I said I'm already up to date. Okay. Now, all right. Let's go through this thing, shall we? Xbox 360. Okay, start off at the dashboard. Work your way through. You got your Battlefield. You got Call of Duties on there. Okay, you got Call of Duty 2K, you got your Gears of War series, you got your Grand Theft Auto series, Halo, Minecraft, NCAA Basketball 10, NCAA Football 14, Red Dead Redemption, okay, Resident Evil, and back to the dashboard. Alright, Xbox Live Arcade, you got some Live Arcade on there as well. Then, of course, you got your homebrew section where your tools reside. Then you have classic games on there. And then, of course, you have your indie games on there. And then you have your emulators, okay? You got Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, Super Nintendo, back to Game Boy Advance. Alright, now, bring this over to Xbox 360. We'll hit the dashboard, make sure that she's up and good. Okay. And there you are. You're up, you're online, you're live with a good KV, hitting the guide button, of course. X Community Beta, and over in our fifth tab, we have our cheats. Disable A, enable A, very easy. Bring this back to Xbox Home. And there you have it. Dakota, thank you so much for your business, brother. I greatly do appreciate it. We're shipping it off this morning, okay? You should have your tracking number already in your email, okay? Guys, also another thing, too. Your power supplies and controllers are coming in separate boxes, okay? Most likely they will arrive the same day, or if not earlier, than your console, okay? But you don't have to be there for them. But this you have to be there for and sign for, okay? So, I mean, because everything that I get for you guys, the accessory-wise, are brand new, all right? Because when you're dealing with used power supplies and used controllers, you get drift, you get problems, you get all kinds of stupid crap, okay? Because the controller has been used for the freaking 20 years, okay? That's why we only sell new stuff, okay? New accessories with our consoles. That way, then, for sure, I know the damn thing is going to last, okay? So, like I said, they're going to be coming in separate boxes, just so you know. Guys, listen, thank you so much for your business. Thank you for your support over the years. I really do appreciate it. You guys are awesome. We're getting into a lot of other things now. We're getting into emulation systems. We're getting into OG Xboxes. We're getting into latest gen systems now. We're starting to do all kinds of custom work on them. We're going to be doing all kinds of crazy stuff, okay? And there's some people who are like, yeah, I ain't going to turn out right. Yeah. Oh, shut up. Okay, I'm not going to release something that's going to look like junk. All right, you ought to know that just by looking at my YouTube, okay, and all the stuff that I have done over all these years, okay. So please, shut up, okay. just sit back and watch, and it'll be okay. All right. But anyway, guys, listen. You all have a good one. I'm gonna holler at you later. Take care. Have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one.